Hi YouTube, we're getting back after our starter set again. I think in this episode we're going to try and take care of all the baseline little dudes. So that means gaunts, and 5 Infernus Marines. Their bases are somewhere in there, but I don't know if this one's going to end up being a shorter video, because I'm not going to record me building and painting every single one of these, but just because it's a short video doesn't mean it's going to be a short week. Oh, good heavens. But I got a lot to do, so might as well get into it. Well, I did it. Or half of it. I got all the termagants and the Ripper Swarms built. Oh god, magnets. There. Now only 5 more Space Marines to do, and then I get to paint everything. Great. Wonderful. Okay, so I figure I better go over the bases that I've been doing for my scythes, which I've kind of had to make up on the fly, because all the other ones I've done have had these molded bases. So I gotta try and fake that. So my thinking is, right, we attach them to the base. I'm going to take some of my random sand chip that I have and just make it look rocky. I'm going to take some texture paste, slap that on there, and close enough. In theory, I hope. Maybe. Alright, so here's the Infernus Marine squad done. I just gotta slap some texture paste on them, and then they should be all good to paint and prime. Oh yeah, and just an obnoxious amount of termagants. That wasn't mind-numbing at all to try and build, I swear. But once they're all prepped, we'll take them out to the garage and get everything all primed up. Here we are in the garage again. We're going free cam this time because I didn't want to bring my little camera holder thing out here. So we're going to get all these guys all primed up quick before this thunderstorm rolls in. And see how badly the humidity might screw with everything. Also have to work on fixing my overspray on the frame of my buddy's truck. I got kind of angry kind of quick. Uh-oh. Alright, so there's everything zenithaled in the various colors. The off-white for the Tyranids and the white for the Marines. Then once these dry, we'll bring them back inside, get them all painted up, or as many as I can do, and go from there. Wow, it's just a whole mess of minis. Oh, what did I get myself into? Okay, so I think we're gonna start with painting the Space Marines, just because I got all the paint still on my palette from painting the Terminator Captain. Yeah. I'd like to get all 5 of them done. Then at least for the video I'll get just as many of these guys done as I can. Hopefully both of the Ripper Swarms. And oh, my ears are just pickled with delight. Oh, well, let's get after it. Alright, so I started blocking out the color on the Infernus Marines. I think so far, my idea I was having for the base is kind of working out. You can see I think it'll match at least close enough with those ones. Once I get it all cleaned up and everything's all said and done. Yeah. A lot more coats of yellow, and then it's smooth sailing from there. Alright, so I got the Sergeant more or less all done. And I totally gave myself enough time to do all of these and all the Termagants. But it's not perfect, but I think it's good enough for what I'll be doing with it. So I'll just keep plugging away at all these and see how far I get. So I got myself distracted because for the yellow I wanted to experiment with some of the speed paints that I have, and I didn't think to actually record it until just now. So I built one of the Terminators from the set. I just started priming it, like halfway done priming it, before I remembered to do this. So instead of painting that whole whack of minis I have, we're going to do just this one. and the ones I already got done and half done. Yeah, I know time management. That's a thing. Alright, so the yellows that we're going to experiment with for this guy are going to be maize yellow and zealot yellow. Because I want to see which one is going to be the closest to that. So I think we're going to start with zealot yellow. We're just going to put a strip right there. We're going to grab another brush. And put a I didn't have enough out. Strip of. Actually, I'm going to get some more maize yellow. Well, neither of them are quite what I'm after. But I think I'm going to try my luck with the zealot yellow. Why am I so shaky this morning? Weird. But yeah, we'll try out the zealot yellow and I'll report back with how that looks. Alright, so I more or less got the yellow blocked out with the zealot yellow. Maybe I should close that. And you know what? It's not an exact match, it's a bit more orange. Well, on camera, it's a bit more orange. It's actually pretty close with my actual eye holes. You know what? I think I'm happy enough with that. I think that'll work. So, I guess I'll keep working on this guy, keep working on the other guys, and we'll see how it all looks. Alright, so I got the Terminator all buttoned out. It's not perfect, but I think the contrast paint's the way to go. So now we just got those two left to do, and that'll be all the Infernus Marines and the Terminator done. Getting there. Still electing to ignore all the Tyranids. That's a problem for another day. Well, I just finished up the last of the Infernus Marines. The last two, I tried my hand at just freehanding that. So yeah, we got that guy. There. There's the other one I tried freehanding. Now, the instructions did say this guy was a sergeant. So I gave him the red sergeant helmet. Not 100% sure how I feel about that, but is what it is. Wow, what is with my camera? And it's usually better for focusing. Then we got our one Terminator we also did. And decided just to pull out the captain we did last time. Just so I can see it all lined up and looking cool. Now, can I actually move this without completely destroying everything? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay, gotta prop it up with my thumb. There, but that's... Other than, I think we got 4 more Terminators, and then that's every Space Marine in this box. Yeah. I think next time we'll deal with all of that. I painted the base on one of them black, so that's a start. Yeah, that's the problem for next time. My camera's been tilted for most of that, but hopefully you guys watch that when I post it. Thanks for watching.